Welcome back to Experience That. We're going to be continuing with our shoot interview. Today we've got Bassey, the one-man riot. You may recognise this guy from Celtic Wrestling and a number of other promotions, and he is much of a local celebrity around Merthyr, and say, I don't know, Jerry the King Lawler is in Memphis. This guy is a big deal down in Merthyr. You're a big deal. No, you're a big deal in Merthyr.
Classic as Jerry Lawler. No,
I mean, as famous as he is in Memphis,
I know, he's a legend.
Just as famous.
I'm a legend in Merthyr.
You are, yeah, you are. Yeah. It's good to see you, Bass.
Yeah,
how you doing?
Much having us on, right?
Oh, you're welcome. It's nice. We travelled all the way to Merthyr to get here, so I hope you all love this. But yeah, for anybody who doesn't really know what a shoot interview, we also like to start off just by explaining what it is. A shoot interview is really when we just speak to somebody about their profession, or something interesting like a professional wrestler. They take you behind the curtain, they show you what's going on, they let you into their lives, and they don't pull any punches, they shoot from the hip. That's how it goes. So, just begin with the first question. Bassey, the one-man riot. When did you first think to yourself, I'm going to be a professional wrestler?
I'd say I'd gone to a first professional wrestling show when I was very young with my father, and he took me down to Ready Car. It was William Regal was on the show.
Yeah.
Bomber, Giant Stacks. There was loads of them, and like I said, I don't know if I was into wrestling. I know he just took me, but it was on the telly. You know, the Big Daddy versus Giant Stacks.
Yeah.
And you know, he was a fan. Everyone used to watch that. And like I said, father took me to Ready Car, and I just got up to there then, and then. I was born with my mates, and I was only young, I was about 16, 17, and it weren't even Sky in them days, it was cable, and his father, I think he had it wired up to the wall or something, he'd done it or something, but he had cable, and his father was a bit of a character, and he wired it up, so, and it was a show on every Thursday night, and the Road Warriors were on there, there's a couple others on there, and I just got up, we go up there every Thursday night, and I don't even know if we had videos in them days, we were recording, and we just got up into it, and it just went from there, basically, and
Nice. So did you have a favourite then? Was it Giant Haystacks you're rooting for, or was it more?
I was a big Daddy fan, obviously. Big face, you know what I mean? He was beating, you know, Giant Haystacks, and but then, like I said, the Road Warriors were meant to watch it, and they were just killing people. And we were 17, we were like, ah, fuck it, look at him, he was taking his head off, and we was enjoying it. But then to get to the next stage, like I said, then I said I didn't want to be a wrestler then. You know what I mean? I was only 16, 17. I was playing rugby at the time. You're not even going to think of being a wrestler.
Yeah.
And then I ended up playing, I think it was a WWE event was on. We had a lock-in in a pub one night late, and I think it was a SummerSlam, you know, Hogan and Zeus, I don't remember it. And it was on for about 4 hours live.
Yeah.
And he was all there pissed up, and I was like, it was brilliant. We was always getting drunk, and then and one of the boys had taped it there on video, so he lent me like, I just got hooked. I watched it. I was watching it every other day. Me and my brother, he was only young and Sweet Sugar.
Yeah.
We was watching it. My other brother was never into wrestling. I don't know why. He's the middle brother, 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Never had no, you know, interest in wrestling, but Sugar took an interest to it, and we just watched his tape.
Yeah.
And then I was working as a milkman at the time, and as it was, like I said, I couldn't afford Sky in them days, and my mate was a milkman at Sky, so he started recording it for me, and next minute I started building libraries up, and before you know it, I got 100 fucking tapes on wrestling within a year. It was every week there was wrestling something, and it just went from there. I was hooked on it then, and you know what I mean? You always think, oh, I'd love to be on, you know, I could do that, though, you know, not on telly obviously, but, you know, just be a wrestler. But, but at the time, I mean, you had other things, you were still young, you were drinking. I said I was playing rugby,
of course.
And I ended up playing rugby for 10 years, you know what I mean? But
what position was that?
Funny enough, I know I've always been a big boy, I guess you can see in there, but it's hard to believe I played winger.
Yeah.
I was a winger, I was a 19-stone winger.
Nice.
For Douglas, and one year I got runner-up, I had try score of the year, and I come second, I had 23 and I think the boy had 29, but I don't want to think I was a winger, but I was a forward most of my life, but like I said, I played for 10 years, I got offered a district trial once, I didn't make it, I think I couldn't drive at the time, and I was quiet, didn't I? I weren't, you know, when I weren't confident, didn't have much confidence, and I wouldn't ask someone to take me, and I think 3 of the boys went to the trial, but like I said, I don't know if I would have gone any further, but I done alright with the rugby. They used to call me the marauding wildebeest.
Oh, okay.
Because when I had the ball, no fucking stop me. I'd be fucking smashing them down, knocking them down, right? And then this bloke, Gary Animals, he came up and he said, he started calling me the marauding wildebeest. You see when they shot, you can't get down or whatever.
Off.
But I earned that nickname up there, and I ended up, you know, going from youth into the seconds team, and then And like I said to you, we fight in every fucking game. You know what I mean, it was more fucking fighting than rugby. With all of these local boys, we just love to fight. You know what I mean, if we didn't win a game, we'd win the fucking fight then. But not that I like fighting, but you know what I mean.
It's just funny.
We'd win. We'd smash teams up and then we started winning awards. Then we would win cups and that.
Yeah.
I made it to the seconds team when I was 18. I was still a youth player, but I made it up into like an adult thing. So and I went for the seconds then. I had 2 years in the seconds, you know, built a name up for myself, and then I made the first team. And I played for the first team, and like I said, I was prop. I ended up prop, and I didn't like it in there. I ended up fucking tearing my chest muscle, ended up in hospital one game. And the boy was half my size, so it was more technique than anything.
Yeah.
I know we totally off subject of the wrestling, but it just went from there then, from rugby. Like I said, I kept playing the rugby, made the first.
So we go, so we go
3 or 4 years in the first. And then, like I said, I was a bit of a fucking nut out on the streets. So I was a pisshead. I mean, I was getting chucked out of nightclubs. And then I got offered, one of my mates offered me to go boxing then. So I joined this boxing club. And one of the boys there was a bouncer. He got me, stop going out in the piss, stop getting chucked out of nightclubs and being a fool of myself. And I started had a bit of respect for myself then. And it just went from there then. I was boxing for...
no, that's right. So you go from watching the wrestling to then, you know, always looking at the stars, like you say, like the Zeus and Hogan and taping loads of the matches, and then that's more of something you're interested in watching. And then you go from there, from being a milkman to a rugby player, getting tryouts into the boxing. So sports always been part of your life. Sports always been a big part then.
But wrestling was always in the background. I mean,
yeah, of course.
With all this rugby and boxing, I was still taping.
Yeah.
The very first Raw show was hard to believe. I taped every show for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And I had a collection. I mean, it filled my fucking room up. Now the old collection, I was in my attic in boxes.
You still got a show?
I got the old collection.
Wow.
Every tape, I just boxed them up. And it's boxes of boxes. Every Raw show or any pay-per-view, it was on video.
Vince McMahon, if you're watching this, call Bassey. If you're missing any tapes, he got him.
I think he got him, but
I know.
If he ever wants to slip somebody, and he does, if he's missing the show. But as it was, wrestling was always in the back of my mind. Like I said, and then I started fucking going. I started travelling around the country, and then me and my mates, we got hooked on it, and I think the first show I went to 92 up in Wembley Arena, Ultimate Warrior. I was a massive fan of Ultimate Warrior, he's my favourite of all time. Yeah. And that was it, we started going around there. I went to America to meet them, I went to Las Vegas, anywhere there was wrestling, I was being havoc and going on.
So it was always in the background? It
was there, I was always hooked on it.
You say Halloween Havoc?
People say, oh, you've only been wrestling for 7 years, but the knowledge I've had of it is 30, 20, 30 years, if you look at it that way. But like I said, we ended up in Vegas, Halloween Havoc. Macho Man was fighting in DDP, and there was signings. You know what I mean? We was on photos taking them. I just travelled around the country. You know what I mean? Goldberg, I met them all. Every wrestler you can think of, I got photos of them all. Nice. So I was always up to it.
Of course.
But I found out then it was a boy from Murphy, and he was a tag team champion in Canada. And and his father owned the boxing gym he was in. I thought the boy was telling me, and I thought it is a small world, and I thought there's something wrong here. So I started talking to him. And he's telling me, and he was getting trained by Adrian Street, who was a Welshman.
I know Adrian Street,
But he was going out to America and trained by him. And as it was, he ended up in Canada. He won some Canadian titles. Yeah. And like I said, his father owned the gym in Murphy where I was boxing. And he was telling me, he was offering me chances, like I said, but I just thought it's just another thing. He showed me photos then. Yeah. But I thought it's something you'd never get into. But like I said, there was another one then when I was boxing. Yeah. To prove it was at the back of my mind, we had one day we was collecting for some charity. I think one of our mates passed away or something like that. Yeah. And we was going to have a charity. So I came up with the idea, because we had a boxer in this gym, and of doing a rumble with boxers. So and then all the boys said, I said, well, look, we'll come in 1 minute at a time. Yeah. We'll have music playing, and we had 15 boxers come in one at a time. So one stage you had 10 boxers in the fucking ring, all punching each other like a Royal Rumble. And you had to put your hand up when you'd had enough to get out of the ring. But like I say, the
rest of the gloves on?
Yeah, we all had gloves on and everything, but there were people bleeding and no one was getting out. And the only way you could get out is to put your hand up and say, what's up? And at the time, we had so many egos and hard men in there. So you can imagine after fucking 40 minutes, there's fucking blood coming out of everyone. No one's giving up. He's the hard man, he's not going to get out of there.
I was going to say,
it got a bit nasty in the end. You know this charity, it got a bit nasty, but But in the end, my trainer ended up winning. Don't get me wrong, he was half the size of us, and there was a couple of boys got out, but I think 3 of them turned on me in the end. They were all looking at me, and I just pop back and did them with them. Just cover up. Like, in the end, I was like, I've had enough. I got to stay in there 4 fucking hours. They were going to get me out. I was 19 stone. So I put my hand out, I've had enough. But like I said, my trainer ended up winning it. He killed some boy and he smashed him. And in the end, we stopped it. The boy didn't put his hand up.
Yeah.
So in the end, there was so much blood in the room. We were like, right, that's enough. And our trainer won it.
Sounds like a brand new sport.
But well, it could take off, you know.
It could. 10 men in the ring with boxing gloves on at once.
But everyone laughed, and like I said, I think we collected about £200 at the time. You know.
That's really good.
We all had sponsor forms. I was on the doors taking them out. We doing a boxing rumble.
Yeah.
I got part of the sheet somewhere up in my attic.
Okay.
Boxing rumble, and we made money for charity. So
nice.
Happy days. But wrestling was always in the background. I mean,
yeah. So when you went from the boxing and you had these offers from Adrian Street, that's okay. So when from the boxing, Adrian Street, one of his guys who was training with him, kind of like knew the guys with the boxing gym and was giving you these kind of like offers and stuff. So you had that kind of whisper in your ear of potential there's a chance, but you're like, no, it's out there. I can't do that. So how did you then transition from boxing and promoting? Because that's kind of your first thing of promoting as well. Yeah. You know, because you had the 10-man rumble in a charity. How did you go from there then to actually wrestling?
He said, I'd always talked to my brother and he said, we'd love to come up with something. But at the time, there was no wrestling, nothing in this country.
Of course.
I think Orrin Williams was running a few shows, but this was before even Alan Ravel had started and had PPW. There was nothing going, so it was just in the background. I mean, it'll never happen. I buying magazines, I was seeing all these wrestling schools, I was thinking, but I didn't have the money to be, so you couldn't get out there. And then, like I said, I ended up boxing then for 6-7 years. To amateur boxing, I won I won about 20 fights. I mean, I lost 15, got robbed of a few, and I lost a good few. I mean, I may have fucking knocked off by some big black man in Cardiff. I don't say black, but yeah. 6 or 7 black man. That was my last fight, and he beat me in about 2 rounds, and I thought that's my enough now. I was overweight, I hadn't trained. Yeah. But like I said, I made the 2 Welsh super heavyweight finals. I was running up 2 of them. But I had a couple of good fights. I was happy with the boxing in front. Don't get me wrong, I finished rugby because I was trying to do boxing and rugby.
You trying to do it the same?
Then I twisted my ankle in rugby and then I was out for boxing. And at the time I'd had about 2 fights, so I thought I'd sign one or the other. So I packed the rugby and stuck to boxing.
Why did you choose boxing over rugby? I know the ankle injury, but what made you?
In a way, when I was young, I always watched boxing as well, the same as rugby.
Of course.
And then again, I always thought I'd love to have a go boxing. I think I went once or twice when I was a schoolboy, but it went for me, you know what I mean? They had me skipping, I was too fat and I just fucking couldn't do it, and I fucking was across in. And I thought, this is not for me, so... Yeah. But then, like I said, when I actually got to a gym, and I thought, I like this, you know what I mean? And I ended up, hitting the bags, and then the boys were getting on me, and they were giving me confidence. They said, you could fight? And I thought, nah, I'll never fight, you know what I mean? And then it got on and on, I was getting better, I never fucking rain, snow, I'd be fucking down there 4 foot of snow. Yeah. I was getting up, the only one there. And my trainer could see I wanted it, like, my trainer Jason, and he kept pushing me, and, you know what I mean? And in the end, I ended up, and there hadn't been no senior fights in Merthyr for about 3 or 4 years, but I got the click, got it going again. Yeah. Because all of a sudden, then we started having fights, because I had the first amateur fight. Then my training got back into it, and then but next minute we had 5 or 6 seniors fighting in Merthyr. And we was holding shows in Merthyr in Reddy Car with 1,000 people. We was pulling 1,000 people in.
That's a lot of people.
And like I said, it went well, but like I said, wrestling was always in the background.
Of course.
But going back to your question,
that's okay. Sorry. No, that's the right.
So I think I started, the boxing was coming to an end. I think I was around 95, 96. Okay. And then, like I said, my mate then, I used to be working on the doors, and it was a ticket flyer. And he always used to look up to me, this boy, fun about Tommy Dean, mean Tommy Dean now, as you all know him.
Mean Tommy Dean, yeah.
And he used to come and talk to me, and I'd be on the doors of pubs and that, and he'd talk fucking wrestling for hours and hours. Yeah. And I'd be like, and he's on the wall, he's on with this and that, and he's going, and Sugar was the same, he said to me, and we'll have to start. And then one day I picked up the local paper, and I seen a photo of Carl Caveman Griffiths, everyone knows Caveman, and he won his title, I think it was a PPW, so they beat the Merthyr, and I'm looking at Caveman, and I thought, I know him, I tracked him out of a fucking pub, he's a pisshead. I thought, he's a fucking pisshead. He's a fucking wrestling every champion. I thought, and I didn't know me the ego at the time, being a fucking big hard man, I could fucking beat him. Never wrestled in my life. I thought I could fucking beat him.
I do the boxing.
And I had the boxing, I fucking this and that. And I thought, he's fucking wrestling. And I thought, but in all fairness, I thought, where's he learned? Where have he gone? But he's done it, he's gone up and done it. So it just went from there then. I think me and Tommy Dean was in touch then with Cayman. He met him at a W show and he said, well, I got a wrestling school starting in Cardiff in Cathays. Come down, he said. So I was putting it off and off, and then we was going to go 1 week, and I think my father got really ill and he ended up passing away. Oh. And so at the time we put it off again. But we went to his funeral then, and we was in the funeral, and me and my brother was on a drink, and we started on the wrestling again, and we made a vow that day. He said, right, we're going to fucking start this year. We're going to be wrestlers. And I'm not just making this up.
No.
Making it up when I was at the father's funeral or something. It was the truth. We said that day, we said, we're going to fucking do this by the end of the year. So that was around Christmas time, and then, like I said, my head was fucking shot then. You can imagine for a couple of months, you couldn't get constant or nothing. And then a couple of months later, and me and Tommy Dean in my fucking ear every fucking Saturday night in the pub, and I go like that, right, we fucking go. And then, I don't know if he introduced me to Cayman out in the pub, I can't remember, but I remember then we set up a training session. Yeah. No, there was training going in Cardiff, and then we travelled down there to cut it short. We met Carl, met a couple of boys, I mean, and it just started off, and you know, everyone gone great, everyone shake their hands, all treat us great. Yeah. And it was me and my brother, like I said, me and Tommy Dean, and it just went from there. That's the training wise, and we was there for months and months, training. Yeah. And it went really well. And that was the start of the training side of it.
So when you got there, were you the, what did they call you, the marauding?
Marauding wildebeest.
Did they call you the marauding wildebeest then?
Like I said, I'm going to Cardiff now, I'm from Merthyr, right?
Of course.
Cayman didn't know me, right? He probably knows I'm one of the hard man, or the fucking, I don't want to say hard man, that sounds fucking egotistic, but he knows I'm a doorman. Yeah. But he didn't know about my rugby side. It was 10 years ago, I mean, I was on with beast. They probably don't know I was in fucking...
Did you want to call yourself that though?
No,
I think like Rhino, I could be the wildebeest.
No, I didn't even cross my mind. I mean, because I end up with the fucking name Thomas Bassey. I mean, that's fucking terrible, isn't it? No offence, Cayman, but Thomas. Fucking, alright, my name is Thomas. Yeah. And my nickname is Shirley, right? Because I used to have curly hair when I was a kid. Oh, and then Cayman, the fucking promoter.
I thought it was to do with Shirley Crabtree.
No, Shirley Temple.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid, the boys started calling me Shirley Temple. Yeah. Shirley Stuck. I mean, it's stuck yet to this fucking day. Everyone knows me as Shirley, you know. No one knows my fucking name. And then Cayman being the thing, probably on the fucking beer. I thought, right, I'll have him. His name is Anthony Thomas. They call him Shirley, so I know. We'll call him Shirley Bassey, and then Thomas Bassey. And I thought, fucking hell, he must have taken the fucking hours to keep that, innit?
So was there always that kind of camaraderie between you, me and Tommy Dean, obviously because you guys were becoming friends when he's been to on a door, and Cayman when he met him because he said him all those t-shirts saying, "We love Bassey."
We clicked on it, and I was sort of, I gotta be honest, and Cayman always liked his beer, so I'd be on the doors then, and I started having chat to Cayman then, and you know, over the night and all that, and he was giving me confidence. He's going, "Oh, you'll be in a couple of months now." And I thought, fucking hell, I'm training now. Yeah. You know, but I wouldn't miss a session. We do every Sunday morning, we'd be down there 2 or 3 hours, we'd have all the mats out, as you know yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Tuesday night I'd be here, we wouldn't miss a session, we was training. Like I said, it got moved then from Cardiff up to Merthyr. So I went and priced an all up. Do
you know why it got moved from Cardiff to Merthyr? I've never touched on that before.
I think that was Cayman. I'm not sure, it was closing down Canton or something, there was something wrong, and they wanted the ring out of there, so we basically got the ring up into Merthyr, into storage, into the studio bar where we put future shows on, but we were looking for someone to train then, so I think I was doing a bit of like MMA training with some boys, a couple of doormen every week, so we hired a room out and we just be fucking to each other and you know, and a bit of training, so I done that and we went to a Sunday and priced it up, so I booked this room. And then we started putting advertising online, and I think within, going from like 5 of us, it was just, at the beginning it was 5 or 6 of us.
Who was it?
Doing it. It was Sweet Sugar, me and Tommy Dean, myself, Dr. Payne who's in the Big Bang, the very first Rumble. Yeah. He's 6'4", fucking 22 stone monster.
Big boy.
Yeah, good mate of mine, and he was there and it was Cayman. And it would just be like us 5. There may have been a few more there, I mean, I think
they were the main guys.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you had the people like Chris Regal who I'd seen on shows then, I think Matt Vaughan, they would come in, they were showing us a little bit as well. And then I think within a couple of months we were up to like 10-15 in this training every week in Merthyr. So it was going well. And but later on in life, then I mean, we started getting matches. People said we were in there too early and we were rubbish, and people promoters want to have us on other shows, but. I mean, came and had faith in us, and I mean, I'm here 6-7 years later, I'm still wrestling.
Exactly, yeah.
There's a couple still there, they're all still wrestling, but at the time people said, oh, I'll be putting them into so soon. So all of a sudden, and then we were getting...
Who was saying you shouldn't have been in there that quick?
The usual back fucking stabbers. I mean, there's back stabbers and wrestlers. They know who they fucking are, a lot of them. I mean, all the fake fucking internet things, fucking Matt Vaughan and all that. They were going on, different names and all that. It was all different. But we'd all find out in the end. I mean, everything's just back. And in the small community like fucking wrestling, I mean, people can't keep nothing to themselves. So
they can't.
But you go back in them days, there was no Facebook end or nothing. It was just, there was a Celtic Wrestling forum. But like I said, the false accounts come in. Yeah. How the fuck did these boys on the show? And then all of a sudden, we were getting the name the Murphy Click. Because we fucking from Murphy now, 4 boys, we're the Murphy Click. I mean, I know it's like a fucking, what's it called, the Triple H ring.
Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon,
whatever they fucking call. But we were the Murphy Click, we were only getting gigs. But like I said, we were promoting, we came and promote, we were doing everything we had to do. We set rings up, we set rings up for training, we do this, we were doing everything, right? And perhaps we were ready, who knows, innit? But you got to start somewhere, don't you? Of course the way I look at it, and came and had faith in us. He want to put us in, otherwise that's my opinion. Exactly. Whereas we got on PPW at the time on a different show, who knows? I mean, but
yeah. So what was your first show? Like your actual first event where you actually went into the ring and you took somebody on, or whether it was a rumble or...
right, my very first show was the Big Bang, the very first Celtic show.
Wow, okay. Was that the one in Cathays?
The one in Cathays,
yeah.
The very first Big Bang. And, well, in a recent interview we've done with Johnny James, he does mention at the beginning that he went to watch that show, and there was wrestlers there just clotheslining each other and fucking speeding someone through a door. And I gotta be honest, I'll own up to it, it was me and my mate.
Did you speed someone through a door?
Yeah, but at the time, I mean, like Johnny says, like, if you look at Johnny James, he didn't name us, so whether he can't remember, he just didn't want to say my name. It was us, and perhaps, like I said, Johnny James was still in that around at the time. Yeah. So these people are all talking and they're saying, in other words, me, Dr. Payne, plus all the boys shouldn't have been on the show, who knows? But it was a rumble, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was a rumble the other day, and I mean, I was at the stage where I was going to have my first wrestling match. In match or rumble, I was going to go in that ring, and we were shitting ourselves. Me and Dr. Payne was there. I don't know if I got to hit other people, you know what I mean? I don't know if I got to do this, I don't know if I should touch him. So me and this, I call him Dr. Payne, my big mate, he was bouncing the ball with me at the time. So we planned it, you got a clothesline me, I'm clothesline you duck a clothesline, and then we went through this 25 fucking times on the night. We were shitting ourselves, and there was about 7 matches, and he's going, they taught me this again, he was nervous, I was nervous.
Of course.
So we got in there, and he hit me with 2 clotheslines, I hit him with 2 clotheslines. Yeah. I think I had to duck his clothesline, I hit him with a big one, and 2 of us go over the ropes. That's what we planned.
Eliminate each other.
We was happy with that, we got out there, we went a bit of the crowd, you know what I mean? And so we've gone for that, so whether Johnny James says we should have been in the wrestling, who knows, innit? But it was a start to me, you know what I mean? So I've got on this Dr. Payne, I clothesline him on the ropes, and I run at him with such a fucking felt, the both of us are going like that. Now I'm 20 stone, he's 22 stone, we've done the fucking thing, the ropes have gone everywhere. Yeah. He smashed his back, I smashed my fucking head. Oh. The both of us are on the floor, and I think, I'm not just saying this, for about 30 seconds, people can call it selling or acting. Yeah. I think both of us are fucked. Yeah,
it sounds like it to be honest.
I was looking at him, the ref would run out, he's going like, are you both right? Everyone thought we were fucking hurt, right? Yeah. And we were, both of us were in fucking pain. We gone out wrong, but if not we haven't gone out wrong, but we gone out hard, innit? Fuck it, if you're going to go out, it's your fucking debut. So, but we had a plan there, and I thought, we looked it up, but I don't know if it came on new or anything, like, but we had to look around before, and I said, look at that door over there, I said, that'd be nice to have a spear through the fucking door. So then when we finally got up, I was like this, he got the door, I fucking hit him, we smashed through this door, down in Cathays. People are loving it, the crowd are fucking loving it, right? So Johnny James was saying that we were shit and we shouldn't be in the ring. I mean, these people are cheering. They say 2 big men fucking fighting, and we put him in. We were fucking punching each other. He hit me with one, I fucking seen stars. I hit him with another one. We were getting real.
He's probably seen stars.
Yeah, we both fucking hard men. We both could take it. Yeah. And we fought all the way to the change room, and people were fucking cheering. If you look at the Big Bang, you see the footage. Yeah. And the funny part is now, as he gets to the door, this is the entrance where all the wrestlers are coming in.
Okay.
So, and there was about 10 to come in, and they were all, everyone knew what they had to do, so they're all in a fucking row. So as I've gone to spear him again through this other fucking door, but imagine this door's gone down, and we've taken 4 fucking wrestlers down this. Now, the adrenaline that.
Can you remember who you took out?
I can't, funny enough, Dragon Isu at the time. I can't remember if he was called Dragon Isu at the time. He was a big name. Stevie Lynn, who was the main fucking event against this Dragon Isu.
Of course.
2 of them were on the fucking floor. And I think Ricky Hype was another one. He was on the floor. Me and fucking Dr. Payne on the floor. The fucking fight with them. They lifted us up. They didn't know what's happening because they got a closed door. They just stayed behind the fucking door. We taken them all out. And then we lifted all each other up, apologised to them. They fucking straight up for the rumble. But we got to the back, we were over the moon. I mean, adrenaline, we fucking we were shaking each other's hands. We done it. I mean, it was fucking shit. They were in a Iron Man match. There's 2 boys like you, 2 boys like you. We fucking under there. But it was happy enough. And I said, me and Tommy D made a debut that night. My brother Sweet Sugar. They done a little bit of wrestling, punching back and forth. They were happy. We all fucking left. We all backstage. And happy days, adrenaline, fucking loved it. We done our first fucking match. You know, when it was a rumble, it was an actual match, but it was a rumble. But.
Yeah. When you look back on it though, from seeing yourself as, say, looking back on it now, from seeing yourself as a child, thinking, I could do that, or I want to do that, Hulk Hogan and Zeus, and then all of a sudden you're in the ring, you're there with, and with a close friend even as well, Dr. Payne. How did you feel?
I mean, that was amazing. It was fucking, like I said, I fought in front of 1,000 people in boxing. I fought in front of 500 people in the rugby in finals. But it was fucking amazing because I'd done it in front of 100 people. It didn't matter because I'd come out and I was actually a wrestler. I made it to another stage, I thought, in my life. But like I said, we was backstage and we were over the fucking, I mean, you can imagine, like, it was just thanking Cayman, thank you for giving us a chance and that. And we would see the DVDs then and I'd watch it fucking all the time, think, fucking hell, that was nasty. And I knew it was hurt. And funny enough, my mother was front row at the time. And with my couple of my brother and his missus and that, and she fought me broke her fucking necks. She fought me. Like I said, because for that 30 seconds we were down, we were both fucking hurt. But we got through it. Like I said, adrenaline, and when we were backstage, we were over the moon. And that was I think that was a Saturday night, and we still made it to training the next morning.
Nice.
So and, I don't know if it's adrenaline rush, and everyone was saying like, "Oh, you done well last night" and all that. But we still made it to training the next morning, and like I said, it was a start, and me and I was over the moon there, like.
So what was your music? Your first entry into music on your very first match?
To be honest, I think I'd given them music, and I think they fucked up whoever was doing the music. I think Cayman had just pulled some fucking champion off the road and said, do music for there, and no offence, I don't know what, no, I think it was one of the local boys, but I think he'd fucked the music up. So I was supposed to go up to this song, and someone said, that's my music, and I went, well, and I went next in the line, they go, just get out there, and but I think it was Motley Crue, fucking kickstart my heart, some shit like that, I had to go to it, because I thought, it's brilliant, and it just pass out to go. Because Dr. Payne was already in there, so he had to do a minute in front of me, and he was a bag of fucking nerves anyway.
Of course.
So I can't have already done for that first minute, unless he was close-lighting people in there as well. But there was no technical wrestling going on. I mean, we were the fucking shits. We just bang, bang, fucking out there. But we made it look good. Crowd were happy. Everyone thanked us, so it was happy days.
Nice. I know. Alright, so going from the Rumble, then you just had your very first Rumble, crowds were loving it, you speared somebody through a door, you even took down Ricky Hype.
I think it was Ricky Hype, but don't
oh no, you know. And Dragon Isu.
Dragon Isu, definitely, even then, they were fucking all down.
Of course. You're both, well, you said you were 20 stone, he was 22 stone, that's 42 stone of men clotheslining over the ropes.
And we were fucking down on top of them. And this corridor's like, we were fucking wedged, but we got up and got over there, but...
So from there, how did you then go from the first ever Rumble when, you know, there's clothesline throwing and spears and stuff going on, the crowd are loving it, to then your first singles match? How did you feel going into your first singles match, and who was it with?
Before I had my first singles match was my third match. I had the Rumble, and then I got my second match, I think it was at CW's Revenge. I got put in a three-way match, it was 3 against 3. And basically, to get it short, they wanted me to go into a feud with this Ryan Easey's boy, right? Dr. Payne had retired by him after his first show. He kept him training a couple of months. He said it weren't for him. I can't remember his reasons. And he just retired from the sport. It was a shame because me and him was going to a feud. He could have gone far, like. And so they put me in with this new boy, Ryan Easey's. He's another 6'6", 20 fucking 2 stoner. So basically, just to cut it short, we didn't have to do much in the match. And at the end of it, Ryan Easey was going to pin me to line up for a match on the next show and the show after. So Anyway, if it was me, Sweet Sugar, Chris Peffwork, and we was up against Ryan Easties, I can't remember the other person, and Ed Ferris. Now, Ed Ferris had a bit of a name at the time as, you know, he was set in his ways, right? He had to do it his way or the fucking highway. Well, anyway, we all talked about this match. Now, we're in there, and I've done a bit of wrestling with a couple of people, and at the end of the thing now, Ed Ferris has put me in this thing, and he goes, right, tap out. And I'm thinking, wait a minute now, the promoter has told me to fucking get pinned by Ryan, he says. So he's going like, so he put me in a thing, and he's whispering, he's talking to me, he's going like, get out of the fucking ring. He said, you done in here? And I'm like, So I'm like, fuck off, Ryan's pinning me, I said. So he's going on like that now, and he's not listening, because I don't know if he just wanted to be the fucking big man and pin this big huge man, but, I mean, the promoters told me to get pinned by Ryan Easties, so I'm not fucking going, no I mean? So Ed Ferris is trying to put fucking, I can't remember if he put submissions on me, but he's telling me 3 or 4 times, get out of the fucking ring, boss. So I'm going like, fuck off, I'm not going, Ryan's pinning me. So in the end, I think he got the fucking thing, and he tagged Ryan in, fucking bang, I hit him something, and then Ryan pinned me. My job was done, I fucking done, lined it up. But nothing was said backstage. I think a lot of people were scared of him, because he was like a karate boy and all that, and he put his nunchakas out before the fucking shows, and I look at him, I'm thinking, you're fucking off your head, you are. I mean, he's doing all these stretches like fucking the karate kid. I think a lot of people were scared of him, because he was a bit of a known character in the ring as being, you know, like an hard man or whatever, and he's only fucking like that. I mean, but, lovely boy, don't get me wrong, of course, but I think that day he was all fucking wrong, you know, me wanting me out there, I mean, no, I knew, perhaps I've done it a lot longer, perhaps I was shit, and perhaps I should have gone, I don't know, but I had to get pinned with this fucking Ryan, and I wasn't going nowhere till this Ryan Easties pinned me. Of course. But like I said, he was up and shook hands, but nothing come of it, and like I said, I went to my very first singles match then, which was with the Workman in Cardiff. Okay. He was a new boy, Steve Barter, Ginger Boy, and I mean, it was in his fucking, came out of his thing that he was never going to win a match. He was the Workman, he came out of YMCA and all that. Like so, the jobber. He was the jobber, he was never going to fucking win, and so I done a match with him in training, we trained with him, so just to cut it short, I had a nice 8-9 minute match with him. Nice. We done some nice moves, and all went smooth, done my thing, I think he was on first or second, I mean, I was out there, so he knew, done my job, over the moon. That was my first singles match. What did you have as a finish? What was your first finish? Fucking hell, no, you're asking. I think it was the running David Boy fucking power slam. Nice. I think that was the finish. Or it could have been a spear.
Did you use that for quite a while, the running David Boy power slam?
I done it a few. I won when I won a tag titles further on the line. Me and Andy Simmons done 2 rollings, running small ones at the same time to win the titles. Nice. But, that was further on down the line. But I did use it for a while, but I said I started using other moves then. But but Workman was my very first singles match, which I said I was over the moon. I had my first win as a singles wrestler. And I was over the moon. So from getting your first win from the Workman, where did that kind of take you, like, you know, confidence-wise and in the wrestling business, where did that kind of take you? Did that kind of spur you on to think, I can keep going with this, and, you know, this is now not just something which I've done, this is now a big deal? Well, yeah, like you said, you just had your first wrestling win, I mean, of course. It was in the papers then, with pictures and Murphy boys, I mean, in 4 of us and all that, and then it came to what was our biggest show ever, our 4th show in the studio bar, which I had something to do with as well, because my mate was a rock promoter, and then he was good mates to Blackout. I knew all the Blackout from the nightclub. They thought I was a fucking nutter from one of the doors. So they knew what I was like. It was all sorted, we had a rock and wrestling show, and it was Boxing Day in the studio bar. Don't get me wrong, we didn't get £400, 400 people in, the wrestlers. We know what, the Blackout pulled fucking 350 in, right? They're a big deal. But it was a night thing, people wanted to see violence, it was a night show, and you had the fucking Blackout, and the Lost Prophets singer or something was with the Blackout as well. So, don't get me wrong, they're not as big as they were now. No, of course. But anyway, we had 400 people in, and I fought me and Tommy Dean that night. Don't get me wrong, I had a bit of an ego at the time if you look at it. I was down on a poster, Cayman City fighting Mike Bird. Now, I mean, Mike Bird now fucking 100 times more wrestling and knowledge than I did at the time. He had fights for UCW, ladder matches, he been with them all, right? But I wouldn't say it was my ego gone in a way, but I was this local hard man in my local town, and I was about 19, 20 stone at the time. I came and wants me to fight an 11 stone ginger boy. Now, you can see where I'm coming from? Of course. And so I got to Kay, man, I said, look, Kay, can you change my match with Bird? And the posters had been done, and he said, oh, Bassey said Bird's good for you. Now, me and all the time, not knowing fuck all about wrestling, I say, okay, I'm 20 stone.
So this poster then, you're Mike Bird, on this poster to wrestle then, you're thinking, like you said, don't really want to lose against someone like Mike Bird at that time. Not Mike Bird himself, no, but the size and, you know, the shape and stuff like that, because, you know, you're known around Merthyr, so then you're going to fight Ryan Ices instead.
Yeah. And like I said, it was all set for Ryan Ices then, and it was about a week ago, a week before Christmas, I don't know what reason, Ryan Ices pulled out of the match, so that was off, so K-Man had come up with something, who could he fight quick, local thing, who's better, me and Tommy Dean, fun about Tommy Dean at the time, and he, in all fairness, he was a fucking brilliant heel, you know what I mean, he could play fuck the crowd, he had good punches, and he was, I don't know if he was doing the doors at the time, I think he was still working in the coolers, he went up to the stage of Dome and I was later on in life when I got him a job, but, so, it was all set, me and him went, we shit ourselves, well, I don't know if he was more confident at the time than me, but we started going training, we do the match. That's what we are. We fucking do the match 10 times in training. Yeah. That's how fucking nervous we are about wrestling then. Not just saying we do it good
That's dedicated. Yeah. That's dedicated.
We got it. We videotaped it.
Yeah.
We videotaped the match. We go home and we both watching it and we're saying, do you know, remember it now? And at the time, Tommy Dean's memory is not the best in wrestling matches, right? Don't get me wrong, these days he's outstanding, right? He's come on in the last year, but in the old days, Tommy Dean had a thing for forgetting matches, right? But and I go back and say, what the fuck are you doing to him? What are you doing? What are you doing? And he go, oh, Bass, whatever, but that's in the past. So anyway, we come to this match and it was 400 people in there. And he went out, he's played fuck with them. I mean, they chuck and drink at him. And I'm not sure if the system had started. I think the system had started then. So he had Johnny James in as well as his voice piece. And he was playing fuck as well. And anyway, we had a good fucking solid 10 minutes match. We smashed each other up. And I got the pin to win it. And it was a rumble at the end of it, at the end of the show then. And it was about a 20-man rumble. We all went out for this rumble, or was a battle royal? No, rumble it was, sorry. We had a rumble at the end, and Sweet Sugar took it in Merthyr. I think he threw me out or something, and he took it in his own crowd. It was a fucking brilliant night, you know what I mean? Yeah. 400 people in there. I think Cayman and the phone made fucking loads of money that night, but
I bet.
But like I said, I always swept them out and all that.
Especially with 400 people, yeah, in the blackouts.
But after that then, to go from there.
Yeah, go on.
I can't remember my exact record. I was losing and losing and losing.
Yeah.
No, everyone's, you want to for click, but I'm fucking losing.
Yeah.
But I was getting the experience then. I was up against people like Kate Carlos, Ricky Ipe. And I mean, these old boys have been doing it like 2 years longer than me. And they would bring me through. Tyler Brown, they were showing us stuff. So you don't mind losing, you don't see nothing. You know what I mean? It was in my own town, but I gone past the thing of fucking. And I think on the night of that show, I wouldn't find my bird on. He ended up fighting Ed Ferris. Yeah. And it was a brilliant fucking technical 20-minute wrestling match. But it pulled the fucking life out of the crowd. You know what I mean? The crowd just seen these two boys. So I think my game plan went right for not having bird that night. And but going back, that was gone then. Like I said, I went on a losing. And then I was up, me and Tommy Dean won the interactive title. I kept losing. But like I said, I knew I was coming around with it then, I mean, this is fucking, but I was just having the confidence of going in with these guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was picking up the experience, and for me, I was just enjoying it, and going from there, like.
So what you go then, from the little losing streak, obviously for the reason of gaining a lot of experience, I guess, and a lot of knowledge off these guys.
Yeah.
Where did you pick back up from there then? From, you know, getting back to your victories again, and, you know?
Well, I say I got on a losing streak. I think I lost about I'd say 15 in a row, maybe more, less or maybe more, and it was disheartening in a way. And because like I said, people say we were in Cayman's ear and put this on, and but how can someone say there's a Merthyr click? No, I just lost fucking 10 or 15 in a row.
Yeah.
So I got the stage of Cayman fucking hated me. But I was a wind up, and I looked at the sheet and I go, oh right. You know, right, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it got to the stage then, and then I can't remember if Cayman told me one night, he said, I'm going to put the interactive belt on you or something, but I remember the show well. We was in the studio bar, Cayman's ring were the best, me and Chris Rico were in it, and we had a cracking match, and after about 10 minutes, he threw me out against the thing, I want to splash him, I hit the ropes, and the fucking whole ring come down. the fucking lot just
the ring come down.
The ropes come in. I don't know if you've seen that big show thing on SmackDown when he does something and the ring comes down.
Yeah.
So I've smashed into this thing and the fucking ring has come down. Now we're at the stage and Ash Cox is repping. I'm going to win this interactive belt now.
Yeah.
I've known about this for 2 months, right? I had to lose 2 matches first, but I knew I was going to win it.
Just building up.
Yeah, on this show. So I built it up. Now I'm going to be the champion today. You know what I mean? I'm going to win my first wrestling fucking championship. And then fucking all of a sudden, the string has gone down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so me and Rico are trying to do a bit of fucking outside. We're going outside, and so I think Spam was there, and he's trying to get these ropes up. There's no chance in hell. You get this fucking finger. So we gets it back in, and next minute, fucking bing, ding, ding, ding. I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? No, instead of me doing like a roll up or something on Rico, or get just a fucking spear, so we can win this title and get out there. Ash Cox has rung for the fucking bell. Now I'm thinking, what the fuck is being, yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing I do, but I thought, right, so it goes to the back, and Ash is here, and he's apologising, and came and said, what's happening? I said, the fucking ring's broken.
Yeah.
I said, he just announced the fucking no deal thing, which in a way, he had to do something, right? Yeah, he got to win with the title.
Because the ring collapsed.
Yeah, he got to win the title on the next fucking show, but it was just disheartening, I mean, Rico was still champion, so I think all the boys got their heads together, they got the ring up then, they got the ring back up, fair play, and came man or someone come up with the idea, they said, right, go back out, Johnny James will go back, you go back out, make a challenge, Johnny James come back out, Rico comes in, fucking 2 seconds, as soon as Rico runs me, duck the close down, speared him, so I ended up, we pulled it off, I speared him, I won the fucking title, I was the interactive champion.
Was that in Merthyr?
In Merthyr, yeah.
How did the crowd react then? Merthyr
I loved it.
Getting the title?
Yeah, it was over the moon. I mean, the first thing, and I mean, when I come in the ring, I used to come into the Pantera walk, and I'd be like a fucking lunatic. So I got this ring, I'm running on the fucking ring, and then I'm up on the fucking tables, all on video, on DVD, fucking, go on YouTube. I got this title, you swear I'd won the fucking, the World Championship.
What's the match under on YouTube for people to find? What's it under? Because obviously it's on youtube.com/Celtic Wrestling, but what's the match called? Oh, you couldn't. That's all right. Just search Bassey. Just search Bassey on youtube.com or youtube.com/Celtic Wrestling. You're sure to find it. So from there, then, how did like your family and your friends react to you actually winning the Celtic Wrestling Interactive title?
Well, like the family, my mother goes every show. I mean, she loves it. She loves them. She gone right up into this day.
Cool.
She can get there. She'd go there. So my mother and my brothers were there and all that. But I said, I won the fucking first interactive. I was over the moon. I was probably the third champion. I think Rico had won it.
Yeah.
Obviously Rico had won it. Fucking Warren, Fungo Tommy Dean had won it.
Yeah.
So I was over the moon. I mean, so I went on a bit of a winning streak then for a few matches.
Nice. Was that around the same time that the interactive title become that title where fans could literally interact with it and vote on the matches?
Yeah.
So what kind of matches did you have? Because for anybody watching this, the interactive title was a belt that the champion would have to defend against somebody who will be either voted for by the fans on the Celtic Wrestling Forum, and the match itself as well will be decided by the fans, and sometimes they could even make up a match. Yeah. Like the fans could, and if it had enough votes, then they'll be decided.
Yeah.
What was the most random match you had?
Just going back, I can remember, if you remember, was it WWE Cyber something?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago. I don't know. I'm not saying Vince McMahon watches fucking Celtic Wrestling Interactive title, but they just pinched that idea, done exactly the fucking same, and called the whole event when it's Cyber Sunday or something. Yeah. They can make, and I was thinking, wait a minute, we've been doing this for 3 fucking years.
Exactly,
but, I don't know, maybe perhaps someone got other ideas. But
WWE, we're coming for you.
Get your fucking lawyers ready, Vince. And but I had some wicked matches then with the interactive. I mean, I've had dog collar matches, fucking hardcore matches, strap matches with Mad Dog Max.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had boxing matches with Kid Carlos. There's so many. Like, but I think I went on a winning streak for about 5 or 6 months. I was the longest champion. And like I said, we'd had shows once, maybe twice a week, a month for them days.
Yeah.
So I went up for I think I had about 10 wins at the time as the interactive champion. And but probably the best match I think at the time was with Frankie Sharp, and it was a dog collar match. Another time I had 2 Rottweilers, so I taken the collars off, got a fucking change. We actually got 2 Rottweiler fucking collars on for that match. And I put them back on my Rottweilers later. So we got it on, and there was a bit of controversy over the match. we was on first half. No, second half you got, I think it was Cayman and I can't remember, he was in the main event against someone.
Yeah.
So we gone on the end of first half, and anyway we got this match, and we got everything here. So at the time, Cayman, I mean I was new to it, I mean, and we'd gone and got stuff ourselves. We put all these baking trays under the fucking thing and all that. And anyway, we got to the match, we got the collars on. You're supposed to tap the 4 corners with the match so you can pull in the arena. So he got to the free anyway, I ended up speeding him outside.
Yeah.
So he's hitting me over the head with his baking tray, and the force of it was mental anyway. But anyway, I've gone on the floor and I've gone and fucking bladed myself, right?
Okay.
But and like I said, these fans are loving it. I mean,
Yeah.
And at the time I was new to blading, right? I never done it because I got in a bit deep, right? So people thought I'd been fucking shot to the shotgun. So I'm bleeding like that, and so we got around the fucking hall, right? We've gone out to the ring as well, alright?
Oh, okay.
Not knowing that Cayman, I got a plan that he's going to go around this fucking hall in the main event, right?
Okay.
New to it, like I said. So we gone up there, and we doing fucking suplexes onto fucking concrete floors, we're jumping off chairs, we're doing everything. And the plan is to do a fucking spear off the stage. So I'm going to spear him off the fucking stage because there's a live band stage there.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we get up the top like that now, and he hit me with something, and I'm going to pin him like that, and I'm going to the referees, I can't remember who it was at the time. He goes, he whispers in my ear, Bass, get back in the ring. So, oh right, he goes, it's Cayman's night. He said, it's Cayman's night. No, it was. I went again, what's he on with Cayman's night? And I was thinking, and I said, still new to this now, innit? So we carry on fighting. Bass, don't take the thing off Cayman, get in the fucking ring.
Yeah.
So anyway, cut it short. I said, Frankie, you see, so we cut all what we had planned. We were going to do another 5 minutes. So fucking, it would have been mental, the stuff we had planned. So I pulled Frankie sharp with his fucking collar. You can see we were going to heading back to the thing.
Yeah.
So we've missed 5 minutes out of this match. We've cut it short. We've got him up on the stage. Anyway, it's on fucking YouTube again. Probably dog collar match or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd gone like that, and I speed him off a 4-foot stage. Like that, the both of us are gone. We land on the floor, and fucking, I said, and the blood coming from me. Got back in the ring, anyway, cut it short. He gone for the pins, I got the corner, I got the win, right? So I'm still the champion, cracking photo online, I'm holding the fucking I got the belt in our hand, I got the dog collars in our hand, and I just fucking, you can't see my face, it's red.
Serious?
So I goes to the back, walks to the back like that, and Cayman's there like that, so I walks up like that, and a couple of other boys want to get fucking hell, fair play dude, fucking shaking our hands like that. So Cayman comes at me, he goes, he said, what the fuck are you up to, Bass? I said, well, I'm okay. What the fuck are you doing, he said. He said, why do you go to the ring? Why have you got fucking blood and all that? I said, it was fucking match, Kate. He said, and he went like, I said, what's your fucking problem? He went like, He said, that's fucking wrong, you should have told me about all that. And I said, and I mean, I'm being new to it as well. I said, okay, I'm sorry, like. And he went, but then he come alright a bit there, and he come alright a bit, and he went like, he said, and he started laughing then, because I was starting to lose it, you know what I mean? I was fucking split on my blood, and he's having a go at me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started losing it, and he went like, and he started laughing. He said, the thing is now, I'm going to go out there and fucking top, man, he said. So anyway, it was a compliment in a way.
Yeah.
But looking at it now, as being a promoter and a wrestler, I mean, I think it was out of order what he done, because like I said, if I got a main event and I know they were going to go out there, I tells everyone, I'll write it on a sheet on a wall, no fucker goes outside that ring, you keep it in the ring, let's start a match. But no fucking listens in wrestling, because they all got this thing, they want to go outside the fucking thing, right? That's just adrenaline or whatever. But like I said, at the time, I can see, at the time I couldn't see Cayman's point, but I was new, and now I was looking at it, he was fucking right, I mean, it was out of order what we done. But did we steal the show? Yes, we did, you know what I mean? Cayman had to go out there, and I think he was up against one of his mates, had some fucking stupid costume on, blue, fucking big boy, the Cayman, I can't remember his name, it's online. And he had to go out there. I think they had a good match, but like I said, everyone remembered it for that fucking dog on match, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's nearly killing each other. But
sounds like it.
Then I think I had to go to the referee, and he went like, he said, Bass, he said it's Cayman's night, what do you do that for? I said, wait a minute now, I said, this is a fucking show. And I think it was Chris Roberts who asked Cox. He may have had 2 refs there, because I remember 2 of them telling us, because we went outside, the 2 were on it. And I said, wait a minute now, we're all a show, you know what I mean? The fucking first to last. And at the time, this is me, being fucking me, like. I said, don't matter if you're not fucking first or last, you there to put a show on. Yeah, but they said he's in the main event, and I see it anyway, and so I just shut up like that, and then I got a big fucking gash on my head down there, and so, which like I said, well, I was fucking split open, and I just went in the mood for it. I just got there, just sat in a chair, I felt like crying. You know
Yeah, I bet.
I felt I can't, you know what I mean? But, pardon my language. But, looking at it now, I was out of order, and I mean, I apologise to K-Man, but it's in the past, it was fucking 6 years ago now, but that was that. But it was a cracking match, one of my favourites in as being the Interactive champion.
So you just got off the fact you just had, you know, your face covered in blood, you've been spearing people off stages, you went from just being a guy who just looked at the wrestling and wanted to start out, people say, no, he's in there too early, he's clotheslining and spearing people, but then you put all your heart into all your dedication, you win a title, you get the backing of the audience, you become like a local celebrity around Merthyr. What people then changing their tune from these fake accounts online to thinking, no, actually Bassey's a man, you believe the hype, believe the one-man riot.
There was a few wrestlers, I mean, giving you conference online about your matches, and there was a few fans on there. I mean, people who were going on under their real name, with their pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you'd always have the fakers, I mean, the ones who could set up IPs, like, I mean, fucking wankers in my eyes, I mean, I never had the urge to go on and make a different name up and say this about someone, I mean, if I was going to tell them, I'd tell them straight, face, you know what I mean? But,
what kind of things were they saying?
Well, I mean, say I had a match and then it'll be online then, an hour, you know, a couple of hours later, right, they could have already gone home from the show and there'd be a name on then, CM Spunk or something, right?
Yeah.
Just an example, which was AKA Matt Vaughan, right? Who, he'd be going on then and saying, oh, fucking Bassey's this, Bassey was shit, that was a crap match or something like that. This was going on, and no one could get to the bottom of who these fake were, you know what I mean? But, in a rough idea, but like I said, I've been with Matt Vaughan and he was a lovely bloke to my face, right? And then, but there must have been something there because he's going online then and doing all this. But there were so many, and then he got to the stage, I think later on in life, I had a show where it was like, I think I had 116, which was a fucking good turnout for a local thing, like, sold out show, good show. Within 3 hours, CM Spunk's on, and then it's pathetic. This match was crap. He's breaking down all the matches. He's ripping it apart. And the 160 people were there on night, left happy. They all felt fucking brilliant show. I mean, the kids after them, parents, they haven't a clue about it. They enjoyed it as well. You know, about wrestling, but they enjoyed it with the kids. You can see them all laughing, you know. But and then the one night, then I said I had to put a show on, and then CM Spunk comes on. Then another name comes on. This goes on, and there's about 40 threads now. And people say, well, it was a good show. It was sold out, and at the end of the day, my brother done a bit of his homework. He's pretty good at the book. He's worked the IP numbers out. It turns out it was fucking Matt Vaughan. And for some reason, he hadn't been. I think it was this was later on in life after I fucking fired him for CW because he was just. I mean, he was a nice bloke, but for some reason he had to stir shit all the time. He just couldn't like to see things going on. We found it was Matt Vaughan, exposed him, put it online, put all the IP numbers, showing that he'd been on 3 or 4 different accounts. You know what I mean? But. No, in my eyes, he was a twisted motherfucker, you know what I mean? I don't know why, but he's something around him that he had to cause fucking shit up. I don't know, that was later on in life.
Was there any big thing though that made you fire him? Because you mentioned you let him go from CW, maybe not fire, let's say let go then. Because, you know, one really hired in that sense, but I know what you mean.
Like I said, it was happening when I was a wrestler, and I mean, but you can never get to the bottom of it. But when Cayman finished, I took over promoting wise. The first thing I had to do, because Matt Vaughan was still wrestling Cayman. I fired him online. I mean, somebody said he could be a professional. How can you fire somebody under a contract? And in my eyes, I was just fucking him off and letting him know. There is no contracts in wrestling, I mean, at this stage. But he got the picture. Matt Vaughan, fuck off. I mean, you're not welcome here anymore. Because he was doing things. I've seen his way, right? He trained people, right? And then he taking a fucking piss of them, right? He was bad for the sport, I thought. Don't get me wrong, technical, wrestle-wise, fucking brilliant, right? He could go all the way. I don't know what he's doing these days, he's playing rugby, but he could have gone all the way. He was putting himself out there, but he had that fucking gob, but he had to, you know, stir shit up and give people shit. And he dribbed people on that, and he got to the stage, he dribbed people so many times. I got to the stage, I said, okay man, I'm got a pig's head coming tomorrow for the show Saturday, I'm going to put the fucking pig's head in his bag. And Cayman said, you can't do that, you go to the law. I said, well fuck, he goes to the law, I've got a fuck full of him now. And came and stopped me. And I'd already gone to see his butcher. The butcher is giving me his fucking pig's head.
And weighed it up.
God's truth, I'm not gonna lie. I had the pig's head ready, he came and stopped me. He said, Bass, you do that, there'll be fucking murders. So I stopped it, but he put up with this shit. But then he'd be around me, he'd be nice as pie. You know what I mean? I had good matches and Matt, right? He taught me loads of stuff. But he never had it with me, but he always find the urge, and I'll get around to later as well, to go online as different faking accounts and fuck people, you know. not lives, you know what I mean? It's only a fucking hobby. Of
course,
me, wrestling,
yeah.
It's not my life, you know what I mean? It is a bit of my life, I've been a promoter as well, but...
Of course.
You know what I mean? You're trying to get someone in wrestling, and someone is just fucking... And I bite, you know what I mean? Someone says, Bassey's this, right? I do bite. But, why he find the urge to do it? Yeah, he's just a twisted fuck in my eyes, he was. But
So
there was
like
others as well. I can't remember who now, but you know, we had rough guesses. I can't remember off the top of my head. But he was the major one. He was on 4 different accounts, but that's how sad he was. But that's like I said. But like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But why put your opinion on as yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, have a pair of fucking balls, Matt Vaughan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then put it on as yourself. And if you've got a problem with me, come and see me. You know what I mean? They're not hard to find.
I found you. He's in Merthyr.
You know what I mean? I'm fucking yeah, like, you know what I mean? But it's not a challenge, Matt Vaughan, me.
No, I know.
Kill him in seconds, you know what? I know that. But you know what I mean? I don't know, it was something about it, like, innit? But that's in the past now. I wish him all the best, whatever he's doing now. He's still wrestling for Superstars West Wrestling. He's doing well, all the best to him. But in the past, it's something fucking sad why you do it. But like I said, in wrestling, there's always going to be bitter people. I don't know why but that's the way it goes, innit?
Sounds like there was like politics then in wrestling, because everybody hears about politics being in wrestling, and you think WWE and you think Ring of Honor, and recently you've got your TNAs and your old ECWs, WCWs, where I know you'll see some of the interviews or read some of the books, and there'll be wrestlers saying, yeah, there's a lot of politicking, people doing this to get some more stroke, or people doing this to try and bury this guy. It sounds as though there was mild politics then in Celtic wrestling by somebody using fake accounts to put somebody down, or doing things like that. Was there politics in Celtic?
Oh, I don't know what you count backstabbing and talking people's back with politics, I suppose, in a way it is, isn't it? Yeah. There's always people in being Caymans here. I mean, I've been...
It's trying to gain position by backstabbing someone.
I mean, they go back to this Murphy click. I did put a lot of things in... I give him ideas, same as referees would. I had a good knowledge, I said, of watching all the wrestling. If Cayman didn't like my idea, you could fuck it off. But I mean, Cayman, you mean, to put shows on, you know, twice a month and keep storylines going, and he was having a lot of input. Don't get me wrong, some of the stuff I didn't agree with, like, not off the top of my head. At the time I was thinking, why is he doing that? But like I said, Cayman did listen to a lot of stuff I said, but I wouldn't in it, you know what I mean, to pull people down or anything. That was just, I thought it would be best for that show, and being a local show. If you went to Cardiff, you know what I mean, you're changing things around, but you always get backstabbers in wrestling, you know what I mean, I don't know why, but in a way, I don't know if it's because they're so young and it is that bit of kid in them, or, you know, jealousy or bitterness, I don't know, but at one stage, CW, it was like one big happy family, you know what I mean? We go like that, I just had a kid, I mean, my kid would be in the ring with the wrestlers, he'd be with Chris Roberts and that, and you know, with Matt Vaughan, and all taking photos of the kids, and it was all one happy family, everyone was like one big clique, but then, it was one big clique, but you still had your Murphy clique in other people's eyes, but... Yeah. But you'll always have it, it still going on to this day, you know what I mean? I've been hearing things last week, oh, he said this, he's not happy with that. You know what I mean? If someone's not going to push, they get twisted, they go and tell someone else will tell you. They'll always get back to you, but so it's never going to go away in wrestling, you know what I mean? It'll always stay, like. So.
Yeah. So even though you still had your naysayers, even though you won a title, even though you're still doing these huge kind of matches, like the dog collar matches and everything, but you push them aside and you carry on going. And when was it that you kind of, maybe lost the interactive title? When was it that, you know, that kind of run come to an end?
Well, when we went for there,
because you just had your dog collar match with Ryan Ices.
Yeah.
Speared him off stage.
No, that was Frankie Sharp.
Oh, Frankie Sharp, there you go, sorry. Just had your dog collar match.
He went out of the sport for a while then, and...
That's right, it was good,
Funny enough, he come back for a... I was fighting in Murphy Studio Bar one day, and he come back for a one-off. Johnny James had gone in Cayman's year. He wanted to bring Ryan Easties back. Yeah. And I think me and Sugar been in a tag match. Ryan Easties done this big thing in front of our hometown. Come in, fucking fair play. He put me up in the air. He hit me with this move. He destroyed me. He destroyed Sugar. He went back out to there. Murphy crowd were fucking left. Sugar and fucking his brother Bassey, you're fucked. You know what I mean? We go to the back, and Ryan Easties never seen again. And I think, what the fuck was that about? You know what I mean? If he was lining up to a match next month. He done a one-off. I said perhaps he had problems again. He come and done that. You've never seen again. After that, no, I couldn't see no point in that. But if he stayed with the system and he continued at angles, fair enough. But like I said, he was gone. You never seen him again. Yeah.
Around the same time as the interactive title, it might have been before or just after. But I know it was around about a similar time anyway. You started tagging with your brother. Sweet Sugar.
Yeah.
You know, the Basseys.
Yeah, we were the Basseys as well. I was the interactive champion, and it was, at the time there was no tag belts then.
Yeah.
So we was just a tag team, the Basseys, and Johnny the Body had an English promotion called HEW, and he got in touch with us, and he said, how do you fancy wrestling for me? And anyway, I think it was, first of all, it was me on my own going up. And I was going up there with Mad Dog and Johnny, who I looked up to. Nice. And I was on his show, and I ended up as a bodyguard for him, you know, learning, getting the thing. And then I started having matches. And then Johnny the Body, me and my brother started tagging up in England. And it was different to get out of Wales. I mean, it's nothing of this Celtic clique. I ain't going up to a show for some other promotion. I done a bit for a few other wrestling promotions who come to Wales, but it was just one-off, you know what I mean?
Cool.
And then, so we started going up to England, and then it was going to be a big tournament. John Body said, you and Sugar are going to become the first tag team champions. So we had a outdoor show, we had a match with Ronan, big huge bloke from up the Midlands, and Matt Vaughan. So cut it short, good little match. I went up with Matt on the day, like I said, cracking day again, up against him our way. And we had a good day, beat them in the first round. We went up against these two other boys then, I can't remember their name now. We beat them, we were tag team champions. I mean, so I was an interactive champion, and I was a tag champion.
For HCW? For
HCW.
That's amazing. And,
is
that match online?
No, it's not. I never put my English stuff. The only thing I ever put on, I said I got all my library now, so I've got is Celtic wrestling, but I got all the matches there.
You had 2 titles from 2 different companies at once?
So I had 2 at the
multiple champion.
So I was dub champion. So anyway, they'd have matches every 2 months up in England. So I was going up, me and Sugar, defending them. One night again, no petrol. I mean, it was just experience, learning. We was going up to England. They didn't want money, you know what I mean? Yeah. Fair play to John, the Body, he put the titles on us, he had faith in us, and we would fucking, it was good to go out as heels, play fuck the English, it was simple, you know what I mean, you pretty well flag out, you fucking, you won already, you know what I mean, against the crowd, and we defended them about 6 or 7 times throughout the, you know, every 2 months, and we won them like that. Then all of a sudden, I looked online one day and Johnny Body got a show coming up, and so I looked at the show, and I'm not on it, and it's Cayman, and now he got Scouse and Am. So I texted him something like, what's happened? But we done a show in Wells, and all the boys gone up, and it was flip radio on, he had about 200 people in. This was the last show I done for him. So he's going around, he's giving everyone their petrol money, like I give Matt Vaughan petrol money, he comes up like that, he didn't give me nothing to me and Sugar. And we travelled up to Wells now, and he made a good bit of money, and I sold out. So anyway, I texted him the next day, John, any money? Oh, I forgot, he said, right, but he's you know what I mean, Johnny's a bit fucking thing, right? He hadn't forgot at all, he just didn't want to give us fucking money. So I had a bit of a thing, I said, well look, I seen you give money to all the other wrestlers who went up from Wales. Well, look, I don't much, but you should have given us something. So well, like I said, a month later then, online is his next show, I'm not on his show. So you got HEW, you got 2 new wrestlers, Scouts and Am there. Me and Sugar, the HEW champions, and we're not on his show. So I texted him what's happening. And he said,
the belts as well?
We still had the belts, and we're not on his fucking show. So I sent him a message online, I said, what's happening? He said, take it up with Cayman. Cayman is now the Welsh booker for HCW. So I said, what? Sorry, I fucking rang him up. I said, what the fuck have Cayman got to do with you booking us for this fucking show in England? Oh, I think you'll be working, and Cayman knows when you're working. Load of shit, right? It was just because I texted him over one fucking thing, why we didn't get petrol money. There's no point that we wanted money, you know, like, fuck with the money, but it was just, he gave it to everyone else in our room, in front of us. So I thought, well, we should get the same, you know what I mean? But, so next thing you know then, to cut it short, the show's happened, go on their website, HEW titles made defunct. He fucking, you know what I mean? And he was the one who was bragging about the HEW history, and he's come from America and it had all these fucking champions, and all of a sudden, you go on a website, for a picture of me and Sugar with the belts, there you're gone. We were like the Chris Benoit of WWE, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, just erased you from history.
Yeah, because I asked him for 10 fucking petrol money. It's not like I tell my fucking missus and kids, you know what I mean? Yeah. We'd asked him for a bit of fucking petrol money. And we had gone from this fucking website, like Benoit, and I was thinking, so you
have these belts out, but you're not able to defend them, you're not able to fight for them.
Well, I still got the belt now.
You still got the belt?
I've got these 2 fucking belts. That's all they are is...
They're probably worth more than a few tennis.
2 WWE champions with HCW put a sticker written on them, right?
Oh, okay.
They looked corny as fuck, but it was the point, we were fucking champions.
Point of having something.
We were tag team champions. We were up in England, and I thought we'd done fucking... Every match was fucking good. But anyway, titles made it fun. So, I think I texted him, I can't remember what his reply was, he answered me. Well, at the time, me and Tommy Dean again, I was telling him all this. So me and Tommy Dean got out on the piss and found it in himself to be to phone Johnny Body up at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Now, I man, I can do it my fucking self, right?
Yeah.
I'll do it my own way. Alright, I'll see him on the show and I'll find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Me and Tommy Dean has gone off with pissed. What the fucking hell? So he's gone online then. I've been threatened by thing. So someone tells me, he said, Johnny Body's been threatened by Tommy Dean. So I phoned. I said, what the fuck are you ringing for? Oh, it's piss Bass. He's not shitting on you like that. I said, nothing to do with you. I said, both. I said, it's down to me and fucking sugar or something. So. Anyway, I contacted Johnny. I said, why are you putting online that I fucking threatened you? Because you were spokesperson, Tommy Dean, has rung me in the morning making threats to kill me. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck you on about?
Yeah.
I said, there's nothing to do with me and Tommy Dean. And I think that come of it. I didn't know speak with them anymore. And they wanted the belts back. We sent them up to the show. Sugar still stayed on the wrestling for him as singles. I said to her, fuck you, Johnny, I quit. So I quit the promotion.
Yeah.
Lord at the time was defunct. He was going to fucking use me again anyway, over a fucking couple of quid petrol. But
yeah.
that was it on ACW, but it was nice to hold 2 belts at the same time. But
I bet.
I would hold, you know, I'll go to that later, I would hold more belts, 3 belts.
You and Andy Boy Simmons win the first ever Celtic Wrestling Tag Team titles. And for anybody who doesn't know Andy Boy Simmons, if they're not too familiar with the UK scene as they should be, because if you're wrestling fans, do your homework. But Andy Boy Simmons, just search him online, you'll find him when he had a WWE Raw match, didn't he? Or was it a cage match?
Margo, and he had to do 3 matches with
with Margo, yeah.
slapped him as well.
Yeah, I think Vince slapped him as well. That was his biggest highlight of his career, but he's been on the scene for a very long time in the independent UK scene. So that's huge. So you and Andy Boy Simmons, tag team
titles.
At
the time, like I said, he was a big name around the UK.
Yeah, he was,
And I was over the moon. I mean, I was going to be the tag team champion. And on the night, came out with the promoter, and he ended up getting rushed into hospital. So he phoned me. So I had to try and run his show for him as well. And like I said, I was in 2 matches. I had a semi-final match where we beat Saint and the mailman at the time, JD Knight now, and Saint. We had a good cracking match then, me and Andy Boy. So easy to work with him. You got 2 of 4 FW boys, so, you know, experienced. And when you got Andy with him as well, it was a cracking match. We won them, went through to the final, and then we beat Mad Dog and Cade Carlos, who were called the Rare Breed at the time. We had a good match with them, hard fucking match. And we won the titles, to become the first tag team titles. But I was over the moon with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's huge.
And
do you remember the finish to the match?
I think it could have been the double running power slam. We either had the first match or the second match. I think it was the double running power slam. I think I had Cade up and Andy had Mad Dog up. We done them together, fucking bang. It was a good match. It's online again, I think.
Nice.
It's all online. And
was he able to defend the titles with you as well? Because Andy Boy, I know, was a name you had to bring in. So was he able to defend the titles as well?
Because he went there every week, in a way, it would have been better to use Johnny Body, because Johnny Body be on every show. Because Cayman got a 5-match deal with this, you've got to watch how many matches you have there.
Yeah.
So I don't think we had a match we didn't defend them. So it was like 2 months later, he brought Andy Boy back in and for a show, and then I think he turned Andy Boy heel on me, and I ended up losing them to Sugar and the Workman. You know what I mean? So we didn't have them long. I don't think we defended them once. Yeah. But we lost them 2 months later. You know, but that was the plan Cayman had. So Simmons was out of the picture again. He could go do singles then, and I said, and Sugar and Workman become the tag team champions, and Aberfan was. And Simmons turned on me. But you think then, being on a part 5 back here, he turned on me. I'd have a match with him, but he never got around with it. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Okay. So then, going from having 1 title to 2 titles, back to 1 title, and then you had the tag titles with Andy Boy, who couldn't really defend them because of that 5-match deal which he had. And then, where did your career go from there? Where did Bassey find himself?
It went a bit downhill, I'll be honest. Because I've lost the tag team match. I may be wrong, there could be a few dates out there, but I lost the tag
We can just
match.
ask Trimble. Trimble will know.
Trimble will know, he'll tell you everything. He'll give me a good man.
He's a really good man.
Trimble will know everything. I got all the dates wrong. He'll email me tonight, no, Bass, you got that wrong. I know, Trim, I'm sorry. But then I lost the tag belts, so I gone. Like, it really didn't bother me. I mean, I'd be a tag team champion then, and that's on my CV now, and I've been the tag champion. I'm not sure I had held them 2 together or if I lost it, but then on the Interactive, I held it for months. I think I went up to 7 months of defending it, and I was quite proud of it. You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about the big belt then. You know what I mean? It's obvious it's there. I want that big one, right? You know what I mean? But by the end, you'd had Matt Vaughan had won the big one, Cayman, Recall, I think Johnny Storm had been the champion by then. Mad Dog Max, I thought, I'm never going to win that. I'm not up in the leagues, you know what I mean?
Of course.
But I was happy, I was defending, having fucking good hard matches. And then we come to Chaos tapings, and I've been having a good run now. Like I said, I was up to...
Chaos was like the TV kind of serial which you did online.
We done a show and we filmed 3 Chaos tapings in one day. So I did 3 fights in one day. I beat, you know what I mean, El Psycho on the one show, and then I go back, I'll beat El Psycho again. I bet the crowd didn't know what the fuck was happening. I bet they thinking Bassey just fucking beating him, but they didn't know we doing a TV tape, and we got it up. But I think we announced it that we were filming, this is going to be part of the show, just to get him fucking... So I beat Psycho, and then I beat Mad Vaughan on the first one.
Beat Psycho.
So I beat my 3 on the first one. I can't remember for the facts. And then I think the interactive belt got pinched or something like that. Like that. Then it got back, and then I was on a roll, and then I think I got 4 of the Chaos tapings. I made a win, I made a loss some. But then I remember being on a roll and came out, and it was I was going to get beaten, right, for a long while, right. I was going to go on and on. I was going to be beaten. But then Ash, the referee, had gone, not stuck his nose in. He was helping Cayman do the booking. And I think Ash had written out some of the Chaos tapings. Now Cayman has told me I'm going on this fucking run as this interactive champion, right? I'm unbeatable. You know, unbeatable. All of a sudden, I mean, I'm keeping this belt for a long while. I've turned up at the studio bar then, or I think it was the 3rd or 4th Chaos taping. So it was the 3rd show, episode number 9 or something, or whatever. And I look at this thing like that, and interacting match, Falls, Count Getting in the building, Bassey, Kid Carlos. I thought, right. So look like that, underline Kid Carlos is winning. I thought, wait a minute, I'm on this fucking street. Cayman haven't mentioned nothing about fucking winning. So, anyway, I had a match with Cade, big hard match. We went outside the ring, smashed up all around the thing. This is online because I watched this on the other night recently.
So that's Cade Callis versus Bassey.
I can't remember, Chaos taping, right?
Okay.
So, and because it's a pub, and I knew the owners, they let me go anywhere near. So I went in the centre, I grabbed a beer barrel, fucking smashed him over the end of the beer barrel. It's all on video, it's with a beer barrel. He suplexes me. Now he's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He suplexed me on the concrete outside the ring, right? It looks fucking wicked on video. And we had a good smash up. And in the end, he wins. He beat me, right? I had no problems with that, right? He was a better wrestler than me. He always had me. He gone back. He's beat me. So, but I couldn't get no sense in it. I thought I'm on this run now, and I'm on this Chaos taping. So I speak to Cayman, and he said, "Oh, Bass, there's nothing to do with me." He said, "Ash had taken over the bookings." And I won like fucking 20, I think it was up to about 20 matches in a row now. And I mean, it was a fucking good record going on. And all of a sudden, Cade Carlos has beat me just for no reason whatsoever, just on a fucking, alright, he's on a TV tape, but there's no build up. He just fucking beat me. So that was the end of that record. And then when I had to speak with Ash, and he said, "Oh, fucking hell, Bass, I didn't know you was on a run, you'd won so many, and Cayman was going to do that. But Cayman didn't check, I mean, but there was fuck all, there was no dramas over it, I mean. But then all of a sudden I went, I don't know, I think I went on a fucking downward spiral. I didn't win for fucking ages. I was losing, and I thought something going wrong there again. And,
do you think that was because of the bookings, or do you think that's because of your performance in the ring, or do you think it was whispers in the ear again, a bit of politics? What do you think that was? Or do you think there was just nothing to it? It just happened?
It was just time for someone else to have a change of the belt, you know what I mean?
Okay, so Cade just beat you for the interactive title. How did it go from there?
So I lost a few matches in a row then. I can't remember the exact order of those matches, but I ended up picking the interactive back up again.
Okay.
That was the second time. Then I had the third time. I got put. Someone pulled out a match in Abertillery. He was supposed to fight Cade Carlos in a boxing match, and so I stepped.
That was me. Well,
right, we're going to say that, but
it's fine.
Problems.
Yeah.
And I seen on the internet thing that Cade Carlos was the British champion amateur.
And
I didn't know it was fucking real or not. No, but because I had a boxing background, and I said you got voted online that you was going to fight him. You put it was like a day before you would put out, so I said, right, I'll fight him. So the title was on the line then, and then no one had lost. So me and Cade had a 3-round boxing match. Alright, good laugh, you know what I mean? We were boxing, we were fucking showboarding. You know what I mean? I had him on the third, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could take his head off any fucking time, but like I said, we got to turn it into entertainment. And I think in the end he lost it, he hit the ref or something like that, and I get disqualified, I become the third time interactive champion.
How did that, you know, only just keeping on that bit a little bit, is from a boxing background as well, and an entertainment background, and then blending them both together once again.
Yeah, I loved it.
I bet you really enjoyed that.
And Spam at the time, who was usually the CW security man.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a bit of a boxing background as well. I think he got the gyms and that. So he got into his head, he wanted to be my corner man. So he coming out, he's fucking putting water on me, putting the shoes in. And Spam thinks he's in fucking Las Vegas, MGM Grand, right?
Yeah.
And when we won it, like, he's jumping about and he got his own photos taken. But it was a good laugh, I mean. Of course. We all had a good photo, all of us together later on, like. But yeah, it was another match, what you're going to say, is an interactive match, a boxing match. But I ended up losing the title again. You know what I mean? My memory's going now. I'm fucking 20 pounds to get, I think, through the boxing and wrestling. I can't really lost to.
And the rugby?
I did lose to, but I ended up then, I got into a feud with Death Row, and it was a 10,000 thumbtacks match in Cardiff, or 5,000 thumbtacks.
10,000 thumbtacks?
I don't remember. Trimble helped us again. But then, like I said, we had a good match, me and Death Row, and we ended up. I put him through a table and we going through tacks. We made a fucking rolling Samoans.
It's just you say it like it's no big deal. Yeah, just rolling Samoans on these 10,000 thumbtacks.
Yeah,
but for people to understand, a thumbtack is kind of like those little push pins that you use to hang up a poster on a chipboard. There's 10,000 of them in the middle of the ring.
Well, that one is actually online if you look at it. You'll find that straight away.
All you've got to do is type in 10,000 thumbtack match on YouTube and you'll find it.
And Death Row at the time, he was undefeated as a single wrestler. He hadn't lost a match then, and it was a big build-up. We had a good feud going, and when Death Row hit two, he hit two. I mean, we both big boys, we know each other, and when we put them moves in, we fucking put them in. And you can see one night, he puts me up and I land like a back bump with my ass, and the pins, there's about fucking 40 pins stuck in my fucking ass. Yeah. But they said with adrenaline, you just keep going and that, and then...
Was it painful?
It was painful at the time, but it was adrenaline, I mean, and I went up the top rope, and then an elbow drop, he moved out the way, and I landed smack on the fucking 10,000 or 5,000. Oh. And but at the time, he's not thinking about fucking pins and you. And you can't get it, you gotta just get on with it. And he did like a Samoan Joe move on me. He probably his leg behind and he hit me, and I done a front bump, and I had about 5 pins stuck in my head on the floor. Oh. And I think to myself, fucking brilliant, this is good. If you know what I mean? I got him in me, and it's not hurting, you know what I mean? But these people are there close, and the cameraman, and there's a photo online, and you can see all the pins stuck in my fucking head. Yeah. So, but we went to the end, like I said, I hit Gilligan Gordon, I think, come in another time, and I speared him up the front. Actually, he took a bump as well, brilliant. Yeah. He was selling, he was outstanding, you can see that on the video. And then, like I said, I put Death Row up on my shoulders, and that was my finishing move, which I got known for in the end. I was doing that. I put a finishing move, rolling Samoan, when I do a forward somersault, and I flip off. Death Row went straight to the thumbtacks, pinned him. I was first man to beat Death Row in singles, I mean. And I rolled out the ring, and it was one of my favourite matches, another one of my favourites. Yeah. And we had all the mist, we had the proper smoke, laser lights thing, and I'm in the crowd, and it looks fucking wicked on video, like. And then really enjoyed that match. But then I ended up losing to Johnny James for the interactive title. That was another time I lost it. Oh, okay. Johnny James, he beat me in thing. I remember once I had him outside the ring, and I put him up into like a power thing, and I got him there. I smashed him 3 times in the wall. I don't think we planned it, I just fucking done it. But it looked good, and I think there was a bit of cheating going on. I lost the title. You know what I mean? We lost the title. But then he got to the stage, I went out to the thing, and then I think Kima said to me one night out, he said, I thought I'm never going to get the big one. I mean, I said it was bigger name. Smothers had won it by hand as well.
Tracy Smothers.
Yeah, Tracy Smothers being the CW
ex-CCW star, Tracy Smothers, WCW star. But
it was another story, I know I'm off subject again.
Oh, it's okay.
I got, Kima phoned me up once, he said, I got Tracy Smothers on the show, I wanted to fight him in Merthyr. And I went like, Key, I said, this is Tracy Smothers. And I turned the match down. Yeah. I turned the match down, I said, I can't go in with Tracy Smothers. And I think Keyman ended up doing it on that day, or going in, or Tyler Brown or something. But Tyler Brown had the courage, you know, do a dance off them. Yeah. I came and wanted me to do a dance off, and can't. And I said, Key, I can't do it. I haven't got the fucking, you know. Yeah. And, but the match ended up going fucking 40 minutes, it stunk the fucking house out, right? Nothing to do with Smothers, but they just danced and done this, and they killed the show, and a couple of
Okay, so you're going to have that match with Tracy Smothers, but you thought to yourself, not just yet. I personally, I don't feel ready. But then you had the match with Tyler Brown.
Don't get me wrong now, looking now, I wish I'd done it.
Yeah, of course.
But at the time, I weren't confident enough to go in with Tracy Smothers.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm glad I did in the end of the day. I think it may be in a big bang too, because at the end, I think I had to go on and follow that match up to the end. It was me and Chris Recall. And I think that was one of my best matches I ever had, because we'd done a 15-minute match, and people have said in the past that we'll get Trigger and go with the shit that's 50. The Bassey can only clothesline. But if you look at that match online, me and Chris Recall from Big Bang 2, I mean, I finished it with a Styles Clash. No, I mean, I'm fucking 20 stone and I finished it with AJ Styles Clash. I mean, and they say I can only use a clothesline. Yeah. So have a look at that match if they want a thing, and they can make their opinion on that.
Chris Recall versus Thomas Bassey. YouTube that again. Celtic Wrestling. Big Bang 2.
But I said I think I was Interactive Champion at the time and I won, but I said it was one of our favourite matches, one of my favourite wrestlers, out of the ring and the ring. Yeah. Miss him a lot in Celtic Wrestling, but I said he was one of the best in Celtic. He taught me so much, and we had some wicked matches throughout the years, and later on as well after that. But that was a good match. But that night I didn't have a confidence of going against Smothers, although I could go in against Chris Recall and pull 15 minutes off. So. But at the time, I mean, I wish I had, because I could say I wrestled Tracy Smothers, but it don't bother me that much, you know what I mean? But like I said, it was nice to have Tracy Smothers back later on, and as well as other stars like Sheamus and fucking Wade Barrett, they've all been through the fucking things. Yeah. All nice boys, can't say a bad word about them, so. Of course. But all of them, the only one I found it was very quiet. Eugene was a nice bloke, Steve Carino was quiet. Kevin Fawn, I found him, he didn't say a fucking word to no one. No. But he was very quiet. But like I said, we was over there, he was over there, and I mean, he don't know us. It's obviously going to be quiet, isn't it? Yeah. It's like me going into a room now with 10 people I don't know, it's just hard, isn't it? Yeah. But some men, they were good guys, like, but totally off subject again. No. Did you ever have any drink ups with them, or any kind of, you take them around for a night like Bassey would? Well, Because I could drive and Kingman at the time wouldn't drive, because it'd be me or Mad Vaughan would usually do the pickups. Yeah. And I picked Madman Manson up, and I had the thing of picking Sheamus up from the Cardiff airport. Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, yeah. Sheamus O'Shaughnessy now, World WWE Champion. Yeah. Which he deserved. I mean, he's good at the time and the things he does. Of course. But there's a good laughs in the cars and stuff. I think he was on the WWE tryout then, but I'm not sure if he'd failed or he had one coming up, him and Manson. Yeah. When I picked him up. But like I said, he came to the studio bar, he was great, I was talking to him, he's one of the boys, he's down to earth. And then I remember being in the nightclub later on in the night, and who do I see? I'm upstairs on this thing now, there's about 500 people to 1,000 people in this nightclub. Yeah. And I said, look at the size of these lamps up the stairs. You got Kingman, fucking Sheamus, Spam, here's another one or two of them. And the funny thing I remember about it, the only thing that sticks in my mind, is watching Sheamus fucking dance, a big ginger, fucking 6 foot, fucking free Irish man. Was he in coolers? In coolers, in this night. Sheamus in coolers. With Kingman now, a fucking dancing like that, he don't know who the fuck he is. And he comes over and came and says, Bassey behind you, and he'd known me for a good few hours now from picking him up, and all that, and being with him all the same day. And they're on the shots, and Kingman, he's the Ric Flair of fucking CW. He put any fucking under the table, right? He gets them in messes, right? All of them, he put them fucking, they sleep in his house and he fucks them up. So, you got Sheamus, Spam and Kingman, they knocking these shots back to back. There was another 1 or 2 wrestlers as well, I think, in with them that night. Yeah. And then I remember Sheamus coming on. I remember Spam over there, sleeping out cold, because one doorman said, Bass, or whatever they call me. Yeah. We have to get him out now. I said, leave him alone, he's sleeping, he's quiet, he's alright. They said, don't worry about him, he's fucking over there. Because I was the head doorman of the new club at the time, so whatever, he said, go. So they said, alright, we leave him there, which usually we would have brought him up and got him out. But anyway, fucking, next thing you know, Sheamus got his arm around me and he's like this, he's going to go, Bassey, I'm fucked, he said, he said, I'm fucked, and I said, what, you can't talk? He said, I'm fucked, and then came and going like, come on Sheamus, and they got these fucking shorts, and they were like, fucking douche. But they were getting a bit heavy then, they were falling about, they were on this dance floor, Sheamus, like I said, him came and they had no fucking thing of dancing, and I was watching and I was thinking, fucking hell, they bumped into someone, someone's going to say the fucking word. I came out with a fucking little spark him anyway, and I thought if you got a big fucking, strong Irishman, I guess, in Murphy, he's a big no one knows him, you know what I mean, this could go fucking thing. But they just enjoyed themselves, they had a good laugh, came and went home with him. I had to pick him up the next day. Was he a bit of a mess the next day? He was alright. I know he done his night, but he was dedicated. He done his protein drinks. I started just waiting for Kmart and fagged him outside. He was smoking. We had a good chat, and then we actually had to take the car off. So he jumped in the front of me, and then I think that day came in and argued with his missus. So he got in the back of the car.
Yeah.
So then we argued. They're not saying a fucking word all the way back to the airport. So me and Seamus had to go and fucking chat for an hour. We were just chatting away, and but lovely bloke. I mean, never got to meet him again. I know Kate went over to Ireland and wrestled with him a couple of times. He was down to earth, nice guy, but
yeah.
Wade Barrett, he was quiet. I remember talking to him, but I can't really remember saying he was out to anything like so.
Yeah.
But they said, look, all the best of them. They've done really well, haven't they, all of them?
It must be wild now to think I partied and I went on the smash with Sheamus, or as we knew him, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Now WWE, actually he's not even WWE champ, he's World Heavyweight Champion, isn't he?
Yeah, he's best in the world.
So the World Heavyweight Champion, you got him smashed with the boys in
Well, I did not, I was working.
Oh, you were working?
I'm saying.
Okay, yeah,
I'm in this nightclub, I'm the head doorman of this club.
I thought you shot him with him.
No, I'm standing there.
You're looking after him.
And I'm fucking watching him.
You're looking after
thinking,
him.
oh, fucking hell, this big guy, if he kicks off, we fucked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like I said, I wish I got a fucking drunk with them, but then they were coming over to me, but like I said, I'll stick to my mind, he was had his arm over me, and he was just saying, I'm fucked, boss, I'm fucked, and he couldn't talk. Came out and fucking wrecked him, he wrecked some more. Another night came out of Jay Phoenix, that fucking paedophile fucking from Scotland, where is it?
Did you?
He's something fucking paedophile, or he was going down for photos or something, or women, I don't know.
I don't know.
Fucking anyway. Another arsehole. Oh, you fucking arsehole again he was, right? He come in there, he had his curly hair, and he was walking around like that, I was thinking, oh, what a fucking arsehole like that. I don't think I picked him up, I don't know who picked him up, but he was an arsehole, right? He's trying to get off these young girls and all that, and then he did something a couple of years ago, man, he started and fucking Samoan Joe with a pillow or something, but anyway, to cut that short,
wow.
he was in the coolers, there's another fucking culprit, fucking came in and wrecked, he was fucked. So came out with his missus at the time, he brings it over to me, and he leaves this Jay Phoenix with me, or whatever his fucking name is. So Kate said, like, I watch him, he said, go in, he's a fucking arsehole. I think he tried pulling King's missus as well, something like that, right?
Oh.
But, and he was touching women up and doing things in there, right? He was a fucking prick. But he was pissed, came in and put all these shots in him, he didn't know what he's doing. And Kayman goes leaving with me, so, and he's fucked now, and he's falling about. So I pulled Kayman, I said, Kayman, you take him away. I said, right? At the time, I didn't know about all this stuff would come out later, I don't know what I mean, whatever he done. I can't remember what he fucking done, but he's, I mean, he's known as a fucking pedo anyway. But, so I said, okay, man, you fucking take him out here. I said, you're not leaving him in here. I said, the boy is from Scotland, he don't know where he is, he don't know what the fuck, he can't see him. So, okay, said, well, I'm going to knock him fucking out now. If he stays with me, I'm going to knock him out. I said, well, okay, you go knock him out. Just take him outside, knock him out. You're not knocking him out in fucking nightclub. So, Cayman, fucking, I think he went then, he went with Cayman, but, he come back on once or twice. He wrestled recall for the fucking main event for the belt. You have to think he lost, like. But, Cayman's put a fucking finished with a few. I'm coming to the nightclub.
It's got him all a bit drunk,
but in all fairness to him.
You mentioned a forum as well before we got onto that. What was the forum about? That 5...
Shit ass 50.
Shit ass 50.
The shit ass
Sorry,
50.
yeah, what's that?
What it was, like going back to the fakers again, you had on the UK fan forum, which is, you know what I mean, there's hundreds of people on there. Most of them are fakers, they won't put their real names again, and they know it all, laugh them when you fucking wrestle, I mean. But you got some good names in there who go on this thing, it's the main forum for all fucking UK. And every year they used to have the UK 50 top British wrestlers, right? And a few CW boys made it in the end, T-Bone was in there, in the recent one. There's a couple of boys who made it into the top 50. Well, they come up with this thing a couple of years ago now, of the opposite, the shit asses, right, of fucking wrestling, right?
Yeah.
So, it starts off, and you're interested, you're reading who's going to be behind now, and you're seeing a few, and then they're terrible, they've had one match, and they've had 2 matches, and they had someone who's a promoter run a match, right, fucking wankers, right, some of them certainly deserved. So all of a sudden then, I'm reading, like, I got a phone call one day, like, Bass, have you seen the shit ass 50? Because everyone's on with this shit ass 50. I goes, no. They said, you're in there. I said, fuck off, no. No, I did have a bad career, I'm not the best.
Was this after you won all these belts and everything?
Yeah, this is,
So you proved yourself?
Yeah, I proved myself, right? I probably on my third interactive run, I've been the tag champion with Simmons. Yeah. And now, I'm in the shit ass 50. And Tyler Brown went in at 25. I was in at, Tyler Brown went in about 25, I was number 15, and Johnny the Body made it to number 3. so 3 CW wrestlers, and there was people worse than me in CW, but it was people who added in for me, right? Personally, right? So anyway, the shit ass 50 I read in. Now in this write up, right, I find out then the shit ass 50 is run by who used to be a CW ring announcer called Matt Summerton, right? Who's I don't know if you know Matt Summerton, from Cardiff, cracking announcer, but fucking headshot, right? He looks like a serial killer. He probably is one. He's probably fucking blown his brains out right now, right? I'm not sure. He is a fucking lunatic. He got this twitch around him, right? Anyway, he's doing the fucking shit ass 50.
Yeah.
But anyway, and it says in this right that Bassey, so all he can do is clothesline. You've had so many matches. All he can do is clothesline. He's training people and he's hurting people. I've got him in now or something. There was a lot more, and it said he's scared. People are scared to wrestle him in the ring, right? Now if some, I don't know if there was any truth in that people were scared of it, because I was supposed to be hurting people in the ring, and I thought I'd never hurt no one in the ring. Everyone come up to me after the match, shake my hand, and I've never hurt no one as far as I know. Perhaps I had, and if I do, I apologise for it. But anyway, in this thing, so I thought everyone's going to be, don't bite King, don't bite Bass, don't fucking thing to it. So anyway, it came around like a week later. It came on 30th party in the club. I was going to work on the doors on it, so I thought I'd pop in a half hour. So I popped in, and it was Johnny James, Matt Vaughan, Chris, Misfit, Johnny James, Vaughan, Chris Roberts, the referee. So at the time, I said, right, you came on, bought a drink. I said, look, I gotta go, and I go to the nightclub. Come down later. I said, I'll buy you a drink or whatever. So Chris Roberts come on to me. At the time, he was running South Wales Championship Wrestling, and in all fairness, he was giving me a fucking push and a half, right? Of course. He made me a monster, the man they called Bassey. I was killing people. I was on a good run, good foods.
That's what I said, is a good name as well, the man they call Bassey.
Well, he promoted it well, right? Whereas I was losing the CW a couple of matches, he had me as a fucking, machine, and I was doing well with him. And I bent over backwards to him, he got on well with the kids. Yeah. He was a lovely bloke. Every match I'd have, he'd wrestle, I'd go on to master his opinion, because I knew he'd been on the thing. And he said, Bass, don't do this. Yeah, brilliant, Bass, or whatever. I said, I class him as a good mate, in the Celtic thing, like, innit? On his shows, he did a breakdown on the motorway. I went and got a van, got the fucking ring there. We carried stuff at the bank. There's a couple of times, I've helped his shows out to keep going. He's given me a hell of a push. Then we get back to the thing. Fucking goes to this party, I goes to work. Following day, I gets a phone call. I won't name names. Someone who was in this party, one of the wrestlers, said, half hour after you went, drinks going down now, the shit ass 50 thing comes up, right? So it turns out Chris Roberts is part of the shit ass 50 with Matt Summerton. He is running it with him, and Matt Vaughan is another one. It comes out that Chris Roberts and Matt Vaughan have been voting votes for me to say I was the worst wrestler and shit wrestler, and I never had a problem with Vaughan ever to that day. I never had a problem with Chris Roberts, and all of a sudden, because they pissed up, it's all come out. They arrested for me. They voted me in this fucking shit ass 50 thing. So anyway, I sent Roberts a text. I said, Roberts, I've just found out you've done this. He said, my apologies, Bass, I'm sorry. He didn't deny it. He just he knew someone had told me. I said, well, why did you do it? He said, Bass, I can't see nothing, I'm a wanker. And that was the text, that was it. So anyway, I said, anyway, cut this short, I fucking quit South Wales Championship Wrestling. I went and cut a promo in the garden, I put his t-shirt on the line, fucking lit it on fire, called him a prick. Like I said, I haven't put that online, but you're welcome to have it if you want to show it. And
we'll cut to that now. And that's us cutting to it. The magic of television.
As you can see, it's Bassey here. Chris Roberts has got one thing to say about you in South Wales Championship Wrestling. As you can see, the man they call Bassey is no fucking longer here with you. Shit ass 50. Yeah, good. So anyway, I contacted Matt Summerton. Matt Summerton didn't even answer me. Contacted Matt Vaughan, won't answer me. Matt Vaughan denied it. He denied it. He had nothing to do with it. I said, well, people here told me you said it. I didn't, Bassey didn't. Right, usual shit got out of it. But the only thing I can think of is when Matt Summerton said I do it someone. I was on a show up in, Johnny James got me a thing to wrestle for Dan Reed's new promotion, XSW. Okay. He was up in a nightclub in Gloucester. He was going to be the new up and coming thing, laser lights in a nightclub wrestling. You got people like fucking Burridge on it, Johnny Storms, Leroy Kincaid, Iceman. And you've got 5 CW wrestlers going up to the show. And we had to have a trial match in a day. to see if we'd go on to this nightclub. I had a massive title round the day, cut it short. We got through, we're all on the night. Come up as 9 of the night, there's 2 people in this fucking club. What promoting Dan Reed that night, I don't know, anyway. And so that was that. So anyway, the time's going on now, and this people are not coming there. So they've opened this other nightclub side up and left them in for free, just to make it look like we're filling. So there's about 30 people there. So people who had matches, he comes down, there's only a rumble left. So Dan Reed comes up to me and Tommy D at the time. He said, hey, I've only got a rumble spot for you, there's no more matches. So, alright, I'm in a rumble, but I've been buried, fucking, you know, all these big stars.
Yeah.
Kincaid and that. So Dan Reed comes up to me now, and I'm thinking, oh, fucking, a bit nervous again, innit? And he comes up and he said, right, Bass, I want you to enter the ring. Charlie Rage will spear you, you hit you with a small and drop, and just get out there. I think, wait a minute now, I've been up here since fucking 8 o'clock this morning. No, I mean, I've been running riot in fucking CW, winning titles, this, and you want me to go up against Charlie Rage in 10 seconds, in a rumble, get spashed, make Charlie Rage look a fucking, you know, a legend, and back up there. Yeah. I'm thinking, what a fucking waste of space. So I was a bit fucking happy. John James wouldn't come on to me, and he said, Bass, look at the bigger picture. And he said, go along with it now. I said, well, I'm not happy with doing this, John. I said, fucking 2 moves, like, I've been up here all day, like, we set the ring up with them. She said, go look at the bigger picture. You know, so I thought, yeah, it's like a big bang, you start off somewhere. You this time, I could be fighting fucking, you know, one of these in there, if it takes off and all that. So, anyway, cut it short, goes to the ring. I'm about to run into the ring like that, and next second, no one's told me anything. I got hit with a bacon tray at the back of the head, big massive fucking bacon tray. No one's even told me I'm going to get hit with this bacon tray now. Yeah. Straight across the back of the head. Like that. I've gone down, right? I've gone down before I even got in the ring. Of course. Now all I'm going to do is get in this ring and do 2 moves. So wherever it is was set up. So anyway, I got in the ring, I've been a bit fucking dazed. I didn't know who's coming. I got in the ring. Like I've got to run a Charlie Rage with this fucking thing. He goes to spear me. He hits me with the spear, he goes down. Fucking picks me up, smoke and drop, bang, I'm out there, back. Fucking done. Yeah. So Leroy, I come past Leroy, he goes, oh, well done, big man. I thought, well done, I'm going, fuck on. Yeah. What do you want about? So, anyway, I watches these big, it's all fucking linked up to these big screens now, so I watched me and Tommy Dean winning, and I found that quite funny because Leroy Kincaid fucking murdered it, right? Yeah. I don't think it was really new, they killed both, right? He was out there in 30 seconds. So, I thought, oh, I've done it now, innit? Fucking happy days, innit? So I'm getting changed again, and then I think Charlie Ray's went on to win it. Yeah. So I'm getting changed, you can see him coming up to me like that. He's a big bloke, he's as big as me at the time. Big of a name, I think he was Irish, he was up in main events with Sheamus, he was doing the circuits. So he come on to me like that, and I went to shake his hand and say thanks for that, because you know what I mean, just, you know, show thing. And he starts fucking effing and blaming me. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? I said, what do you mean? He said, you nearly broke my neck.